Hi, welcome back to the Burrow from Harry Potter. Last time I had the structure for the main base of the house put together, and now I've been working on the roof and the overhanging section at the back of the house. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to show you how I made the tiles and the bricks to go on the roof. What I done, I got an old Amazon envelope, and the cardboard on these is just about the right thickness. So what I've done, I cut strips of 5 millimeters wide on there, and then down on the table here, I've got a 5 millimeter wide strip. And what I'm doing, I'm using the centimeter squares on my mat to mark out my centimeter long pieces. So I get my pencil and just mark there my 1 centimeter long bricks, and then I just cut them into a pot, and that's all my bricks ready. Then you can use them for bricks or roof tiles. I'm using them for exactly the same, the bricks for the chimney and all the roof tiles. So I just cut these all up, and I should have enough left now to just show you. There's all my bricks in there. So what I'll do is I'll get the house over now, and I'll show you where we've got to. Okay, I've made the roof here out of card. I just cut the shapes of the roof and stuck them together, and then I used my cardboard to make the tiles like I've just shown you, and I overlapped them. So this is the roof with all the tiles on. So I'll give it a spin round, and I put these supports in. These supports are 8 millimeters by 8 millimeter dowels, and I cut a hole in the roof, and I just put them through and glued them into place to hold this platform up here, which will be the base for my next level going up. So I'll just give this a spin round, and as you can see, even this is all made out of card. I've got to paint all this. So, and on the chimney here, I don't know whether you can see that on the chimney there, I've still got to put my bricks on the chimney. So we'll be doing that in just a moment. Um, I think it's not come out too bad, and hopefully once it's all painted, it should look okay. I've put one of the rooms here out of cardboard on the back there. This is the overhanging room, and I've got to put some supports underneath there, which I'll do probably in the next video. I don't know whether we'll have time for it today, but what we're going to do, we're going to be getting on now and putting these bricks on the chimney, and then we can start painting. So if you just bear with me a second, and I'll get my bits together, and we'll start putting the bricks on. Right, I've brought the house round now, and I've got a little bit of glue in my tray here, what I'm going to need to put my bricks on. And I've got my bricks there in the tub, what I just showed you. So what I'm going to do, I'm just tell you, first of all, this big chimney here, I actually made out of foam board. I just cut 4 pieces and put them together in a square, and then glued them into the centre of the house. So that's just foam board. So hopefully that'll be sturdy enough for me to work from. So what we're going to do is we're going to put first of all a bit of glue on the chimney here, and we just go across a little bit, because when you're working with cardboard, the glue does tend to dry quite quickly. So too much of it, and you'll be struggling. So we just stagger the bricks like so, just leaving a little gap in between, like that. And then we what I do is I cut my bricks as I go, so that I've got pieces to fit in, and I pick it up with my craft knife. There we are. Put the bricks on. And then you need another little bit for that corner. Put that on that corner there. And I'll straighten that bit up. There we are. Another bit of glue there. take our next brick. Oh, keep dropping them. It's no good, is it? From there, and then another one next to it. Oh, and you just keep building up this chimney and do that all the way round, because I just want this section bricked, because I think this section, next section up here, you're not going to see once I've built the building around it. So I'm going to go away and I'm going to carry on bricking this chimney up, just this bit under here, and then we'll come back and we'll start painting. I finished putting the brickwork on the chimney bit there. That's as far up as I want to go with that. So I think that's looking okay. I'll just show you there where the brickwork's been done. Just there we are. So that's been done there. What I'll do now is I'm going to stain these uprights to be the same colour as these uprights here. So all the wood will be the same colour, and do the same on the window there. So that's the first thing I'm going to do next, is just stain these, and we'll see how it comes out. I'm using a light oak stain and varnish. So that's the same colour as I used down there. So hopefully that'll turn out quite nice. Try not to get too much. Oh, let me just hold that. Try not to get too much on the roof there, because I'll be painting the roof red, like a red brick colour. So I'm really enjoying making this. Trouble is, it's finding time, isn't it? Like, I'm still having to go to work in between doing this, so I do it whenever I can. But I am enjoying making this. Something different. Let's get the back, the side of it done behind. Right, that's that one done. What I'm going to do is I'll do the other three and the window, and I'll come back and show you that then. Okay, I finished painting the uprights light oak. I have got my satin light oak varnish here. We did have it in a tin, but the lid got buckled up and it wasn't sealing properly. So we got an old coffee jar, washed it out, and we put it in there, and it's kept quite well in there actually. So that's good. We didn't have to waste it. So that's that. So what I'll do now is I'm going to start painting the roof red brick. So the red brick paint I'm using, it's a masonry brick red paint. It's the only one I could find that was actually brick red. So let's give that a go. Let's open that up. Beautiful colour, look at that. Right, let's give it a stir. There we are. Lovely. I've actually popped the board on top of a Lazy Susan, so it gives me easier, it's easier to move around and work on and to show you. So yeah, that's worked out quite well. So that's why it's easy to move, because it's on a turntable. Right, let's get myself a paintbrush, get quite a nice wide one, and we'll start painting the roof. I'll have to be a little bit careful around these areas, but good. It's quite a nice colour, yeah. Quite like that. This is going to take me a little while. Actually, I'll turn it round and I'll do a bit of the larger area. so you can see it better. Let's get rid of that lid out of the way because I'm going to put my elbow in it otherwise. Right, there we are. We'll dollop quite a bit on so that it gets in all the little cracks. That's quite nice, coming out quite well. Quite pleased with that. Let's do a bit of that there. There we go. What I'll do is once I've done like the basics on the outside and that, when I've completed the build, what I'll do is I'll go back over the outside of it and I'll add me bits of greenery, some plants, and you know, do a bit of dirtying the wall up a little bit because it does look a bit white at the minute, but that won't stay like that. It's only while I'm building it all. That's it. I'm not going to worry too much about going over the edges up here because that's going to have siding on it. There we are. It's looking quite good. Might have to give it a couple of coats, but you get the general idea. There we are. Let's just do this bit here. There we go. And we've got to do the chimney up here. There we are. There. I think that looks quite good, don't you? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue and paint the whole of the roof in this colour, and then I'll come back and we'll add a little bit of grey as well to the roof. So I'll just finish this off and then we'll come back. Right, that's the red all painted. I'll just spin it round so you can see all the reds on the roof now, on the tiles. That's looking quite good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little grey in a couple of places just to do a few highlights, and just so don't need an awful lot, just to do a few little highlights in grey, and then we can have a look. A little bit there. A little bit there. That's it. I think that will do. A little bit on the roof there. There we are. I think that looks quite nice. I think I'll add a little bit onto the brickwork here, just to move it round. There we go. I think that looks okay. Right, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this video here now. I just mentioned that what I've done, I did stick some acrylic glass and painted it orange in all the windows. I expect you did notice that, but I did forget to do this window here. So what I'll do is before the next video, I'll put a bit of acrylic glass in there, orange, because I am going to put some lights inside. So next time round, we'll start off with, I'll start feeding the lights through so that as I build it up, I'll have got lights going through the building. Yeah, so please join me in the next video. So that's it for now. I'll just spin it round so you can have a look at it all. I've done it as near as I can to the picture. It's not exactly the same. I'll show you the picture here. This is how far we've got. Just, oh, sorry, just up to there. So in the next video, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing the siding on this bit of cardboard here at the back, putting my supports in, and then we'll carry on building from there. So that's that for now. So thank you very much for watching. Please join me in the next video, and we can continue making this Burrow, the Weasleys house from Harry Potter. So have a lovely weekend. Enjoy your week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. So thank you very much again. Bye bye now.